Hey, what's up? What we have here is Mafex Hush Catwoman. This is a reissue. The first release came out about 2 years ago, but that figure got sold out everywhere, so it was too late for me to get it at retail. Gotta say, I'm thankful for a reissue of this one. This is a beautiful figure, but it's got some drawbacks, and I'll explain why throughout this video. Well, so I'm going to cover the size of this figure. Then after that, I'm going to cover articulation, poses, sculpt, paint, alternates, and accessories. At the end, I'll talk about the score of this figure, and I'll explain why. Now, before I do all of that, I gotta take her off the display stand and then show you the box. No artwork, it's just text and, pictures of the figure. Really pretty. It fits the tone of the comic book art style of Batman Hush. Now here's the difference. When it comes to reissue, it comes with this, right? I forgot to tell you, and it comes with a stand. You have to put it together yourself, but it comes with a stand. All Mafex figures come with the stand. Okay, here's the difference with the reissue and the first release of Catwoman. The first release had the hands facing upwards, right? And the reissue, the hands face downwards. Pretty good to know, right? Also, before the size, I'm going to show you the tram stamp, right? It says TM DC 2023. So this means this is a reissue. Now finally, let's do size. Let's start with the ruler. Right? See the measurement? I hope you can see it. Now, let's do size comparisons. Here is Marvel Legends Mary Jane and Target exclusive Marvel Legends Black Widow. Marvel Legends Black Cat from a couple years ago, not the recent one. And DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series Catwoman. Mafex Comic Book Thor and Crime Syndicate Ultraman. Amazing Yamaguchi Reverse Flash and Magical 112 Collective Modern Wonder Woman. McFarlane DC Multiverse Superman and Catman. Mafex Hush Superman and Mafex Hush Batman. Alright, let's do articulation. Her head looks up this far, down this far, side to side, full 360. Same thing with the neck. Be careful with this. See, it's articulated as well with the ring on her neck. Arms go up this far. Full 360. Double jointed elbows. bicep swivel, wrist, and like that. Let's do a little bit of shoulders. Shoulders go this far and back this far. They could droop or they could go up. Right? Now let's focus on the chest. Arches back this far. Crotches forward that far. Now let's do the bottom. Arches back this far. Forward this far. Forward. Back. Side to side. Let's see. You can't do this, can't go that far. But this you can go not much. No 360 swivel at both points here. Now this has drop down hips. Thigh swivel goes this far, this far, this far, this far. Now split kicks up this far, kicks back this far. She can close her legs. Very, very good. Double jointed knees. Goes this far. That's it. Ankles. This far. Wait. Ankles this far. Up this far. Toe joint. Just a little bit. Very little movement in the toes. And swivel, you have to use leverage. This is a little different because she has high heels on, so it's a little awkward. So you have to push it around like that and then get it there. Okay, so that's it for articulation. Very good articulation, actually. I'm really impressed. Super articulated. Now it is time for posing. posing. That was interesting. The real problem with the posing of this figure is she can't really do the crouching poses. You know, kind of like Spider-Man. It's hard to explain. Let me show you real quick. It's like this, and go like this, and this is it. That's all she can do. And she can crouch like this. Her head goes back pretty far back, which is pretty good. But this is it, right? That's it. It's not much. It's just, you can see Hasbro's Spider-Man. You can really crouch here, right? This one, she can't. See the difference? It's just, Mafex has a problem with the legs, the mechanics of the legs. So that's the unfortunate part about this figure. She really crouches a lot. She poses a lot like Spider-Man, but you know, I guess it's just to keep the silhouette of the figure. So some articulation are sacrificed just so she can have a beautiful, you know, female body. Okay, now let's talk about sculpt and paint. All right, the sculpt. Let's start with the head. The head sculpt. Wait, let me get closer. I can't. Oh my God. There you go. Okay, let's go with the head. You can see it's transparent. That looks amazing. I love that. Just like the comics. Look at the face sculpt. Her lips and nose and eyes. They look really, really good on this head. Just look at the back. Paint is not perfect. I paid like what, like $60. That's including the shipment for this figure. But they could have at least focused on like clean paint. The paint is not very good on this. I mean, at least the lips are okay, the eyes are okay. So it's all, I'm not as mad. So again, you have to keep in mind that's actually not sculpted. It's actually a separate piece. It's like it's a ring. See? It's articulated too. So that's the cool thing. Yeah, really amazing head sculpt. There are other head sculpts as well, but that I will cover that in the but I will cover that in the alternates section. Right now, just focus on, don't mind my nails. My daughter was painting my nails, and now I can't figure out how to get them off. So I asked my mom, how do I get them off? She said, you're screwed. So, oh well. So let's talk about the body, okay? The paint on the body it's okay. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good either. I really don't like the paint on this. They could have done more with this. She actually had like a blue hue on her costume, but it does not give me that vibe with this. It's just black plastic. And it looks cheap because of all the gloss going on around the figure. But the sculpt is actually pretty amazing. When you look at the sculpt of her behind right here, that looks really good. I mean, look at that. That is a female pelvis right here. That is exactly what it should look like. Looks really good. It's helpful when she can close her legs like this or cross her legs. And now she has a very voluptuous body. I really like that. Some sculpt is sacrificed just so she can do some more range. You know, like this here. So it's understandable. I'm letting that pass. She can really arch way back, which is crazy. That's just crazy arch right there. My problem with this is these little cups between her shoulders and the breast piece. It's just loose. It's not. There's nothing solid that's holding it together. So it's just there, kind of like a McFarlane figure. You can see it's just loose. There's another one here. This is worst. I mean, I can even take it off here. See? Let me see. There you go. There's nothing to hold it in place. It's just there. It's very, very loose. So, not a fan of that. It looks really weird. Look at this. So, yeah. I paid a lot of money for this figure. But at least she has a really nice voluptuous shape. As you can see here. Look how sexy that looks. Really sexy. It's amazing. So, yeah. That's it. I mean, it's just black plastic. It's a little bit, there's gloss here, right? And there's matte, like a flat matte look here. And on the boots. So the gloves and the boots are not glossy. But the rest of her body are glossy. There's flat paint on the whip around her waist. So that's a good thing. It kind of stands out better. The best thing is the head sculpt. That looks really good. And her, boom, her buns. Amazing stuff. Alright, let's focus on the alternates. This is a neutral head. Angry head. Looks great. It has the same transparent goggles. Love the gritting teeth. I love that. Looks really good. And unmasked. Well, I wouldn't say unmasked. Maybe ungoggled. Face sculpt. Looks really good, but something's off with the chin. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it does look good. It's just something bothers me with the chin. Let me see the other neutral head here. No, not that one. They're like different sculpts. Look at the lips. It looks totally different. Yeah, it's got different chin. You see different chin and different lips. I don't know. It does look good though. I like the paint application on the eyes. I think I think that's what they call like the dot matrix printing when it comes to painting faces. I think that's what they used. Looks good. Those goggles are still transparent. Very nice. Now let's focus on the hands. Those are also alternates. I don't call hands accessories because they're not. They're just alternates. They're alternate hands. Same thing with the heads. Alternate heads and alternate hands. The torso, though, is a little different. That's considered an accessory because that comes with the whip. So this one is a whip with the whip on, and this one without. So it is an accessory. But these hands and heads, those are alternates. So these are relaxed hands, open relaxed hands. Or these with fingers spread out. Clawing hands. Pointing fingers hands. Well, Van Damme hands. Just kidding. Those are whip holding hands. And fist hands. When it comes to accessories, we got the whip and this torso piece. So basically, let's go with the torso first. So you pop this off like this, and then pop out the bottom. Just like that. And then there you go. You got it without the whip around her waist. So now let's talk about the whip accessory. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 piece. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. So you can twist them around like this. You can even take them off. You see this little piece here. So you're not supposed to bend them. You're just supposed to just twist it. And very carefully because they're very tiny. There's that, and then there's another one here. And then another one here. So that's an accessory, right? Okay, and you put this whip, just push it in right here, and it fits on like no problem. So that's the whip. That's the whip. And you twist this thing around, right? Very cool. That's it for accessories. Good? Good? Good. All right, let's talk about the score. The score is 8 out of 10 for this figure. Why? Well, because first of all, is the paint. Don't get me wrong, the paint on the head sculpt, amazing. Absolutely gorgeous work. But the paint from the neck down is so plain. And another problem I don't like is those, what do you call those things? Like little cups between the shoulders and the chest. And they just dangle around. It looks so weird when I post them. They remind me of McFarlane figures. I think this is just a really old figure. It's just re-released again. So I guess it's unfair for me to give it such a low rating. But it really is a nice figure. And do I think it is worth it? I kind of do. I think it's kind of worth it. 8 out of 10 is a good score. It's not a bad score at all. It is a good score. The body looks beautiful. I love the voluptuous body. Sometimes when you post this kind of figure, you have to really know how to pose her, you know, in order to show off her body better. Because if you just pose her like this, she looks boring, you know. But you have to pose her a certain way, you know, to make her more, you know, attractive, right? You need to know how to pose this kind of thing. Oh, another problem is the elbows. They don't close in all the way, so it's like, I mean, at least it goes this far, which is not bad, but that's the furthest you can go, and it's not enough, you know. For something that's over $40, they need to do better, you know. But I really love this figure though. The head sculpts look gorgeous, and I love the blue goggles there. And the body, I mean, the body is the highlight of this figure. It's it's a very sexy silhouette. It looks like a comic book character too. She looks exactly like the character in the comic book. So that is really impressive. I wish I could give it like, you know, like 9 out of 10, but it's one of those things that's like this, they shake. It's just so weird. And the black, just flat, like just really boring, toy-like looking black plastic. I don't think it's even painted. It's just all black. I'll show you what I mean. For example, I know they're both just black, but you can see a little bit of blue on this figure. And you can see stark contrast in the kind of black plastic. See what I mean? It's hard to explain. You can see the blue. It's hard to, I don't think the camera is capturing the blue. You can see the blue hues all over the body. I wish they did that with Catwoman, right? It's just not the same. Let me see. Maybe I should take a picture of it with a flash effect, and you'll see. Now this figure is really good. Do I think it's worth it? It depends. If you like a female body, you know, like a voluptuous, sexy, comic booky looking female body, you should get this figure. It is so awesome. And you're not gonna find the later models from Mafex with like an obvious crack down there in the middle of the butt. Now they're doing like just flat. I don't know. I think they're trying to be safe with the female figures, and it's kind of disappointing, but oh well. But yeah, I got this, and it's amazing. I mean, just pow, man. Look at this. Look at this. This is worth a lot of money right here. Look at that. It's amazing. Amazing figure. And the head sculpts are absolutely gorgeous. It looks just like Selena in the comics. Looks just like a comic book character. I mean, it doesn't look realistic. It doesn't look cartoony. It's just like right in between, just like a comic book. It looks really, really good. I only got this figure from Ami, and I got it for like, I don't remember exactly, but about $63, which is not too bad, but it is a little steep. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this review, and I hope this helps you decide if you should get this Catwoman or not. Do you like this figure? What do you think about it? I hope you had a good day, and keep collecting.